Hi Slam fans and welcome to another episode of Slam Marketing's Tips. Today is tip number 9, Internet Assets. I don't think a lot of people think these things through too much, but that's okay because that's what we're here for, to help you guys out with some of this. Okay, so one of the big misconceptions is that I think there's a little bit um, too much thought going into how useful social media is in the overall of your campaign. It's a bit of a buzzword. Now, look, I love social media. I developed my business using social media, so I understand how valuable it is. But the first thing you've got to realize is that it's not an asset. You don't own any of the material that comes through on your profile or anything that you upload to your profile. It is totally owned by the proprietors of the business. But more than that, any email, any people that you collect, your entire database that you collect on there is not transferable. You can't take that database and put it onto a new profile. You may have tried that. You have to start all over again and get people to move over, and you can't export and then import any people from any of the social media platforms. You can't sell that database. You don't own it, for starters. They do. So anything that you collect on there, you're collecting for them, so that they are allowing you to use it. You can't communicate across platforms. So for instance, if you have a message on Facebook, you can only reply to that message on Facebook. You can't forward it to Twitter because it's on a different communication platform. And finally, the statistics that you get through social media are, to be honest, abysmal. They really are. And look, the point of all of this with social media is that they're really interested in collecting information about you for them to use to sell to other people. So, I'm not trying to beat up on what they are. I'm just trying to tell the realities of what social media is and how you need to understand the mix of your internet strategy and how you can use these things to your advantage. Now, your assets are, in fact, your website. Your website is one of your biggest assets. The other one is your email addresses. Email addresses you can use. You can transfer them. I can export them out from Microsoft Outlook and import them into an email marketing program. I can take them from Gmail. I can collect all of these and use them in other platforms. I can sell my database. There are people out there who would love to buy my database because of the contacts that I have. And that's an important asset for you. And that's why they want to buy it. It's universal. I can send a message from my email address on Outlook, and I can send it to my Gmail. I can use my Gmail account across different platforms. And finally, on your website, if you have Google Analytics set up, and I hope that all of you guys do have Google Analytics set up, it is that important for your business, is that you can get incredibly detailed statistics from Google Analytics, which is a free product, by the way, to understand what people are doing on your website. So, look, to put it all in perspective, though, as I said, social media is extremely valuable. But what you need to do with social media is you need to drive traffic to your website where they can find out more information, where you can collect email addresses. So on Facebook, you can set up an email collection program so that you can collect those email addresses and they'll get deposited into your email marketing software. Valuable stuff, because you can take a little USB stick with you wherever you go, anywhere around the world, and you've got an asset there. You can give those email addresses to somebody else, and you can use them for whatever you want. Okay, so it's really important to understand really where the assets are and where they're not. All right, look, that's pretty much all I wanted to have a talk about today. I hope you've enjoyed that tip. It's extremely uh, valuable to you when you're setting up your internet strategy to understand how all of these things fit in together. Look, if you've got any questions, please respond to the video, and look, we'd be happy to answer them. Make sure you join our social network, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and also join on our website. You can sign up for our email as well. I look forward to speaking to you soon. Bye for now.